Alrighty. Um, hey, world, this is Eric Rush. We're doing the Make Difference show. I always hesitate on that. We started out calling this the Max Action Daily Show, and then we said that MAD, MAD, which could stand for Make a Difference. And I guess one of the things that I want to make people aware of is that, there's a phrase I heard a while back that nobody ever becomes who they really deserve to be until they get a little pissed off about who they are. So it makes sense that a person like me, the first time that we push this out to Facebook Live group, I'm talking about being mad. But you know what? I think there's really honestly a whole world full of people out there that are discontented. You can call it whatever you want. The people who actually share that with the world, yeah, they're mad. And there are some people that are just pissed off and they don't know where to direct any of that energy besides just being pissed off because so much of our world wants to worry about catching people doing things wrong instead of catching people doing things right. So, um, the Max Action Daily Show was actually started from a team of people that were in my install group, company, and now it has just continued and morphed, and now we're adding on innocent bystanders, so to speak. And it's growing consistently. We're throwing our videos up on a YouTube channel, and so we're making a difference. So the way we're doing it right now is we're actually working our way through the chapters out of a book called "Put Your Dreams to the Test" by Mr. John Maxwell. Chapter 6 is about, do you have the right people on your team? So one of the things that I've had happen to me recently is that I've actually asked some people to be on their team. And it wasn't that I was asking for money. And they were doing some things where I saw that some of the talents that I either have or wish to acquire would be something that would help them move forward. And it's interesting when things like that happen because some people could say, well, they just don't know what they're missing, or they're not understanding how it could help them, or somebody could actually think about, what have I done, or what have I not done for them to wholeheartedly want me on their team, period. So really think about that. We don't pick our friends pick us. And what are you doing to be a good friend and a good contributor so that you get picked to be on somebody else's team so that you can be part of a team that's, the way I like to say it, growing somewhere? Because let's get real, you're not going somewhere unless you're growing somewhere. So this really kind of applies to the thought process behind today's show because it talks about, the whole concept of, do you have the right people on your team? I've had a team. I have um, I've had a team, and right now I'm kind of putting myself in a position where I don't have a team again. I am closing down my install business. That is a definite. I don't know exactly where I'm going to go from here because I'm going to be doing some coaching. I'm going to be doing some in insurance sales, life insurance, annuities, things like that. Going to still be doing some rack inspection stuff. But right now, one of the biggest things that I'm looking at is, how can I be an example of a person who's doing the right things so that people will want me on their team or want to be part of the teams or one of the team players in one of the teams that I've developed. Um, there is a number of sections in this book where, in chapter 6, John Maxwell talks about the things that he has wrote out about his team. My team makes me better than I am. My team multiplies my value to others. My team enables me to do what I do best. My team allows me to help others do their best. My team gives me more time. My team provides me with companionship. My team provides me with, oops, rereading the wrong one. My team helps me fulfill the desires of my heart. My team compounds my vision and effort. My team empowers me to realize my dream. So I'm just going to talk about the Max Action team. You guys coming back here every day forces me to be better than I am because in the past I've not been consistent. I'm willing to bet you that you guys, if you guys are not sharing the thoughts that come out of this conversation, they're definitely rattling around in your head so that you're sharing my value with others. Um, you guys enable me to do my best, which most definitely am looking for any input about how this show can be better. My team allows me to help others do their best. Um, you guys are again pushing me forward, keeping me going so that I continue to absorb wisdom to share with others. My team gives me more time. That doesn't really apply here. My team gives me companionship every single morning, Monday through Friday from 6:45 to 7-ish. My team helps me fulfill my desires of my heart. I have wanted to share the wisdom that I've been absorbing out of all of the books that I've read and tapes I've listened to and everything else forever. So you guys are definitely doing that. My team compounds my vision and effort. Um, every day I come back and I do this show and people keep tuning in. It makes me believe that my vision and my effort is well worth the effort. And that one of these days, this will explode into helping many, many people. My team empowers me to realize my dream. I really think I've kind of already touched on that. Now, this next section is where it really kind of got my attention. And guys, I want you to think about if you don't have a team, you are on somebody's team. Bottom line, you cannot be in this planet anywhere without being on someone's team or being the leader of a team. So really think about this. Some people have a dream but no team. Their dream is impossible. Right now that's kind of where I'm at, but I'm starting over. It'll happen. Some people have a dream. Some people have a dream but a bad team. Their dream is a nightmare. I call it a dream mare. Starts out great but turns to shit before you get to the end. And it's all about the people that you've got in your team because sometimes people just need a team that's going to say, hey, boss, we really need you to do this in order for us to do our job. And after a while, there needs to be an intervention where there needs to be a whole bunch of people that go to the boss and say, dude, get serious. This needs to happen for us to be able to help you. One of the things I'm going to throw out there, anybody who's growing, if the place where you're working isn't growing, sooner or later, you will either be recognized there or you'll be recognized by somebody else. Do not do it because you don't think it's going to apply where you're at. If you are feeling held hostage where you're at, study harder and outwork everybody. Your opportunity will come to you when you're ready for it. But if you don't start getting ready for it, it'll go screaming right on by because it won't recognize you as it goes by as being the one that invested to be ready for it when it came. People have a dream and are building a team. Their dream has potential. Now, quite honestly, that's kind of where I'm at right now because I'm rebuilding a team in a different industry, in a different way. So my dreams will happen. It's just a matter now of what am I willing to do to produce the results, reliability, professionalism, and consistency for the right people to want me on their team. This is the first time that this show is going out on Facebook Live. So, right now, anybody that owns a business that likes what you're hearing, pick me to be on your team. I will come and do coaching like this with your team so that you guys can start growing somewhere. So, just a thought. Private message me back on Facebook if you want to discuss the options. I can come by and do a free lunch and learn to share with you what it would be like. And if you like what you hear, we'll get connected. We'll go to work. If you don't, no harm, no foul. So, the last one, people have a dream and a great team. Their dream is inevitable. Guys, there's so many people that don't move forward knowing that if they do the work, it will happen. So many people aren't willing to just do the work. I mean, if your life is a if you think you got a shitty life, get out a shovel and start shoveling the shit out of the way. Start tilling it into the ground. Zero effort is going to reap you zero results. It's just going to turn into a whole lot of frustration. The world needs to realize that whining and work start with the same letter. It all starts the same. It's up to you to determine how it ends. And as long as you're still breathing, there's hope. And I don't think there's anybody listening to this that's not breathing. So blink if you agree. Understand what I'm saying? I get a little intense sometimes. Anybody that's just dialing into the show here, I tell people that I'm having a conversation between me, myself, and I'm asking, giving people a chance to listen in. I got a lot of confusion here I'm sorting out, but in the process of doing it, I'm sharing my thoughts and my journeys with the world because I'm just as convinced everybody out there is just as screwed up as I am. So why should I hold back? At least I'm being humble. I'm being hungry for information and I'm trying to be nice in the process of delivering it so I can put the message in a way that people will want to hear. So it's not enough to have a dream, but you must also have a dream team. So, guys, I hope that helps. I hope it gets you thinking. Um, we are at 7 o'clock, so anybody that's got a roll, good enough. Um, there is one other little what do they call them here? Acrostic. An acrostic is where when you take a word and actually put sentences behind it, where you got dream team down the side of the page there, and then you put say phrases behind it. Those are called an acrostic. I was wondering, anybody that's been following me is wondering, knows that I was wondering about that the other day. So this spells out dream team. Your dream team will dare to focus on your significance, not simply on your success. Your dream team will respond to your ideas with respect, not disgust or contempt. Your dream team will expect the best. Your dream team will affirm your talents and abilities. Your dream team will maximize learning and growth opportunities to improve the dream and the dreamer. The dream team will take time to give honest feedback. The dream team will encourage you unconditionally and unjudgmentally to help you persevere. Your dream team will accept only excellence since mediocrity kills dreams. Your dream team will make the most of your mistakes and failures. Guys, just so you know, my dream is to create a coaching coalition in West Michigan so that we can fill the Van Andel Arena with 10,000 people that are fired up about personal growth and physical fitness. We make that happen, we will have 10,000 soldiers that are out there that are screaming, grow somewhere. And that is what will make West Michigan a different part of the planet. So the one thing that has been bothering me a little bit here that I'm gonna run the risk of saying something. Right now we got Black History Month. Now we got Women's History Month. Um, I don't care what color you are, or what sex you are, or what your sexual preferences are, whether you want to wear high and tighty pants with suspenders or whether you want them to drop around your ankles. You're human. Why don't we worry about the human race growing somewhere and give everybody credit for their unique contribution to the struggle? We've all got struggles, whether it's in our own head or whether it's been from the past. We've all been wronged at one time or another, and we can either sit around and whine about it or we can go to work growing somewhere to work together to make it happen. You know, I'd really like to see people start getting judged by how much effort and how much heart they're willing to bring to the table. And the people we ought to be discriminating against are the lazy people that sit on their ass and don't want to do anything and all they want to do is bitch and whine. Those are the people that I'm not saying discriminated. Those are the ones that should be put by the side of the playing field and have it explained to them what they need to do to get in the game. And they're creating their own destiny reality check. So let's create a world where everybody's number one ambition is how can I outwork my people that are on my team to show them what's possible so that people want to be on my team and they want me on their team because I do what's expected. I do what I say and I say what I do. And I can be trusted and I treat everybody the same way I want to be treated. So, guys, with that, if I offended you, I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I said nothing there that was over the edge. Let's all treat each other like humans and worry about growing somewhere. So, with that, tune in 6:45 a.m. Monday through Friday. This is the Max Action Daily Show where you can make a difference by thinking about how you can be the guy in your team that's the poster child of bust attitude. Yes, that is a Facebook group that you can join that I've started. So, with that, guys, I hope that helps you have a great week. It's getting warm, it's getting sunny. I don't know about you guys, but I got extra cheesecake that's following me around. Get out there and get some vitamin D in your system today and start getting ready for summer because it's coming. So, talk to you soon. Thanks for tuning in. See you all soon. Thanks.